Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money. That's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
This is Steven Espinosa from Showtime Sports. Shout out to Money Brown TV. What's up, Brian Custer from Showtime Championship Boxing. I gotta give a big shout out to Money Brown TV.
Give a shout out to Money Brown TV from the punchline.
Hey, yeah, Money Brown, we on the way up, baby. Yeah, I told you we're coming up, baby. Look at us now.
Yo, what's going on after the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, fam? And this one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. We have Shakur Stevenson, the undefeated 3-division world champion, the former 2-time unified champion. He is the current WBC lightweight champion right now. He is a pound-for-pound fighter on everybody's list. Then we have that killer, that gorilla, Gervonta Tank Davis out of Baltimore, undefeated 3-division world champion. We all know Tank holds the Super WBA at the lightweight division. Tank is arguably the face of boxing outside of Canelo Alvarez, a pound-for-pound fighter, arguably the hottest young star in the game today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, we know Gervonta Tank Davis just came off a split draw fight. I was going to say split victory, a draw against Lamont Roach, where you got a lot of people thinking Lamont Roach won. Then you have a lot of people saying he didn't do enough to take the belt from the champion in Gervonta Tank Davis. So it looked like they're going to have a rematch. But the fight everybody still want to see is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. You understand? Tank versus Shakur. We all know the situation that's going on with Tank being on one side and Shakur being on the other side. But y'all know what Money B want? I want Tank and Shakur to FaceTime each other. I want Tank and Shakur Stevenson to FaceTime each other and let the fans see them agree to making this fight happen in the future, because this is one that boxing needs. Forget what these word-ass content creators talking about. Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Tank Davis needs to take place before Tank lead the sport and Shakur lead the sport. Now, we all know Shakur Steve just came off a victory. He's supposed to take on Floyd Schofield, but things didn't go right because Floyd Schofield, him and his daddy, they faked the injury, act like they was poisoned by Shakur team, a bunch of weird crap just to get out the fight because they know Shakur was going to kick their ass. They know it. That's just the fact of the matter. You understand? Now Shakur Stevenson with Turkey out of Sheik. Everybody want to see him versus Gervonta Tank Davis, but Turkey got a plan for him right now. And a lot of y'all keep talking about, oh, he's ducking William Cepeda. He ain't ducking no fucking William Cepeda. Shut y'all dumb ass up. Don't ever mention no stupid ish like that again, just to hate on Shakur Stevenson. Whoever said he's ducking William Cepeda, shut y'all stupid ass up. And Money B said it. Now, when it comes to Tank, man, look. Gervonta Tank Davis, the fight with Lamont Roach, whether you thought he lost, whether you thought he won, the fight is a draw. You understand? Tank looked like he want the rematch with Lamont Roach. We got to wait and see if that's going to take place. A lot of people saying, look like it is gearing up to happen, the rematch and things of that nature, which Tank go sell regardless. But if the rematch happen, it is going to be, even bigger. You understand? And I believe Tank will go out there and handle business. That's just me. A lot of y'all cats out there be jumping bandwagon, jumping ships, then try to jump back on once the thing goes smooth sailing. You understand? Now, Tank and Shakur need to find some type of way to make an agreement to fight down the line, bro. I know Gervonta Tank Davis was looking at the Jake Paul fight, where a lot of these weird-ass dudes, somebody's going to call out Keyshawn Davis, call out this dude, call out that dude. I told everybody he was going to call out Jake Paul. You understand? Shakur Stevenson, he's looking for a big-time fight coming up. You know what I mean? Like I say, people keep saying he ducking William Cepeda. Man, be quiet with that, bro. So he looking for a big-time fight, but he wants the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. A lot of people saying, man, he gonna run, man. Or he gonna be boring. It ain't gonna be this. It ain't gonna be that. We don't know what the fight gonna be until the fight gets signed, sealed, delivered, and it take place. It could be the hottest fight of the year. Could be one of the hottest fights of the century. We just don't know how it's gonna play out. People trying to judge Shakur Stevenson off his, a few past performances where they feel like he didn't show up to the dance to fight. But regardless of how you want to slice it and dice it, he's a hell of a fighter. He's an A+ fighter. He's a top elite fighter. And it's going to take somebody like a Gervonta Tank Davis to beat him. Not know anybody going to beat Shakur Stevenson. And William Cepeda don't stand a chance. I'm going to say it again. William Cepeda don't stand a chance against Shakur Stevenson. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. You dig? But at the end of the day, man, this is the fight that the boxing world needs, bro. And we need to pump this fight and continue to pump this fight. We know the situation with Turkey Al-Sheikh, him being over across seas, but Turkey is making fights happening in the U.S. now. So a lot of people was crying about, oh, man, Turkey Al-Sheikh, he want people to come over there to watch the fights. Oh, Turkey Al-Sheikh, he's stealing the fights from us. Oh, Turkey Al-Sheikh, he's doing things to try to take it out the American people's hands. We don't like it. We don't like it. But he's making fights happen in the U.S. So Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis can happen in Las Vegas, where it deserves to be. I'm not a fool and naive not to say that. We all know Gervonta Tank Davis is the A side, you silly fools. You dumb-dumbs. You know what I mean? But one thing Tank ain't gonna turn down is a bigger bag. You'll be a silly fool, a trickster for kids if you turn down a bigger bag if the fight is offered to you because you want to listen to some word-ass fans or some content creators, which he ain't. He'll listen to one man that's Al Heyman's advisor, and Al is all about the Benjamins, baby. He's all about the Benjamins, baby. So Al gonna make sure Tank get his just due. Go make sure. You know what I'm saying? So they need to figure out a way to coexist. I seen some news saying Al Heyman is willing to work with Turkey Al-Sheikh. That's yet to be seen. It's gonna have to happen down the line. But we all know Turkey is up for anything as long as the fight is a top-notch fight. He gonna get behind it. You know what I mean? He gonna get behind it. So a lot of these cats I heard they downplaying networks, they downplaying investors, they downplaying promoters as if they running something. Y'all not running nothing, man. You feel me? Boxing is a sport. It's a business. And y'all little 2 cents don't run the game. I'm going to say it again. Boxing is a sport and a business. And y'all little 2 cents that you look content creators putting out there, acting like y'all know the sport, acting like y'all know the business, acting like y'all know what's best for these goddamn fighters, man, that shit don't mean nothing when it comes to signing that contract and feeding your goddamn family. Nothing. So quit hating on the sport. If somebody trying to help push the sport forward like Turkey Al-Sheikh, if you want the fight with Tank and Shakur to happen, if you want the fight to happen, talk good on it and not bad on it, you dumbass people. You dig? But I think this fight will take place in the future, man. I want these dudes to come out, get on the call with one another, agree for it to happen. Tank go handle his business, with Lamont Roach, and if you got business after that, handle that. Shakur Stevenson, handle your business with Turkey Al-Sheikh. If you got business after that, handle that. And then y'all come along and make the fight happen, whether it's in 2027 or 2028. Who knows? Who knows? But let's just make the fight happen, man. It's a good thing for the sport. It's going to push the sport forward. It's going to shut a lot of people up. And we're going to enjoy it. Because I do believe it's going to be a very competitive fight. One that I got Tank winning, no doubt. No doubt. But Shakur Stevenson going to hold his own. You dig? And I can respect that. Shouts out to both of these young kings. Keep doing their things. And I can't wait to see them lock it up in the ring. Straight like that. And money be on to the next.